Everything looks working fine. So let's start for today. I have just shared that first version of the file. And this file is for week number 14, version number 1. During the class, we'll add more slides into it, and then I will upload it at the end of the class after a little bit time, after rechecking the file. And it's just like usual. Before, we will also complete one assignment, but this assignment is optional, as said in the course outline, that if we have more than 11, if somebody has 11 assignments, it's fine. Even 10 is fine because we are marking only 10. But I'll give you the benefit that you guys can submit that 12th assignment also. So we'll check that also. And then you will get the 10 best out of 12, or how many you submitted. If you submitted 10, that's it. If you submitted 11, you get the marks best 10 out of 11. If you submit 12, you get 10 best marks out of 12. So you have more chances to get better marks. And as usual, we start with our E5 enterprise subscription, and I have created a new subscription because my previous subscription was expired and some features are restricted, some are working, so I just started a new one. And this time I was able to I used the same email and same phone number, and surprisingly it's working. Microsoft is not checking that we are taking new subscription with the same name, same email and same phone number. And this time I was able to get this name, see, md@gbclass.onmicrosoft.com. And I'm using this one in this browser. It's called Brave. So I just don't want to use this one because here I have my George Brown subscription working. So system takes me right away there. So I'm using another browser to log in to a different subscription. Why we need that? Because in George Brown we don't have administrative rights, but here in our new subscription we will have administrative rights. And this will be the new for me. You guys can create a new subscription if your subscription is expired, or if still like to work with the previous one. Most of the functions will be working, some maybe not, then we can see. When I just logged in, it offered some more functions. Then I reached ultimately to this page. That is our usual start page for Microsoft 365 homepage. And I'll show you. So this is the home page. Then we can click on all apps, and from here usually we go to admin center. Previously admin center, I think so, also is active, that I can, now we have two admin centers, so I just close this one. So now this is the starting page. This is the Microsoft 365 admin center. Then we click on all admin center, and then we go to the SharePoint admin center, It's already there, opened. I can close it and start it once again from here. So this is my SharePoint Admin Center. I have just created one new site in this one and two new users. One is the default user, this one. Then I created two new users. And this is in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. And then in the SharePoint Admin Center, I created one new site just with the name Site for Week 14. And this was later created when I created a team. And this is the default site that has usual starting point URL. Then today I was checking out this Microsoft 365 Compliance Admin Center. Before we checked some of the functions, today we will check a little bit more functionality in this one. And this is the site that I have created. I just edited it a little bit more. So if we go to the home page, we just see a new image gallery here. These rest of the things were just as usual created with the starting template. Nothing changed. Okay, so what we are starting with today, these are the starting pages I have introduced to you guys already. And we will again work a little bit more in Microsoft Teams. And today's project also will include all four pictures about more functions of the Microsoft Teams. Actually, the first four functions, just a little bit more practice or a little bit changes, and then it will create our project 4 pages. And first of all, 4 pages of the assignment. So in Microsoft Teams, I just logged in with a new login on my desktop Microsoft Teams. This one, I logged in with my new login. See, this one is here. Any one mic is probably not muted. So please check your mics, just mute it. And if you want to talk, you are welcome. Just unmute your mic and then you can say whatever you like to say. Otherwise, it's better to mute it. Okay, so I logged into my Microsoft Teams app, desktop app that we have already installed before. Before we also have installed, and we installed in last class also. And then I logged in with my new login. You guys can also log in your own login names. And in the Microsoft Teams app today, in the previous lecture, we tried RSS, but before for one site or two sites, it was not working. Then we figured out it worked. And I will show you guys once again that how we can configure RSS. And it works nicely. And the information comes from the other site wherever we want to get the information. And if they have RSS page, then information comes from there. And I will show you how we do that. We can add that in different places in our Teams desktop. We can add it into the hosts, or we can create a new tab also, but just we this time created into the hosts. So I'm showing you how we can get data from our own college. George Brown website also has RSS pages. So today I will show you how we can get information from there, and I will also show you how we can get RSS pages from York University. These are just two examples. Many websites have RSS pages. If they have RSS pages, we can get information directly to our teams or wherever we like to get. So if we go to York University website, we can see this page, and it is at the URL yorku.ca at let me just zoom it in a little bit to see what it says. rssfeeds.html. And on this URL, if we go, we can get many RSS pages. I got information from this page. This is the link of the RSS feed page. How we can find that? If we go to any website, like for example, if we go to York University, usually the website will give you their own RSS feed pages. Like we go to yorku.ca, and if we reach to yorku.ca, we can then search, and we can say RSS. So many of the sub-sites on York University, they have RSS. So like for example, this is the Law College. They also have, and York University has a page also specially that all the RSS feeds are listed over there. It is this one. So I am clicking on this one and feeds, this one, and here is the list that I was showing you. I tried, some of those are okay, some of those are not working, and this one is working. So York U media release. So if we copy this one, copy link address. If we click on this one, we just see the HTML, and we don't see because most of the RSS readers don't accept the formatting. So if I click on this one, we can see it, but not very interesting appearance. But we are interested in this URL. So we copy link address, and then we go to our Microsoft Teams, and we go to our team, we go to our channel where we want to add the RSS feed. We can click on posts, go at the end of it, and or we can go to click on new tab, and we can find the RSS feed. The RSS feed we will find easily into the connectors, because this is connecting our team to the information from other websites. So go to RSS. First of all, it won't show in the configure, it will show here add, then we add it, and then we go again onto this page, then it will show configure. So then I click on the configure, and it will show you a new page for RSS, and here we can copy the address that I copied from there. This is the RSS that we want to get. We can give it a proper name, like for example, York U media release or whatever you like. Like I gave it this time York U news. Last time I gave it media release. We can select any frequency to update. Let's say 15 minutes. We save it and it will show there into our teams. Here it showed that we have configured more than 5 RSS feeds. We can just close this one, and when we go back, we see in our general channel in posts, we see the feed is there already. RSS feed is here. Now we can click on any of these and go directly to the website. There we can see the detail of the news. For example, usually it goes to the main page. If I click on this one, whatever is default browser, it will go there, or I can copy link and then I can open it into my own browser wherever I like. So I'm using this one. So I copy the link in the address bar and I reach here. Sorry, it reached to the unformatted page. Let me just click on the link and then it will reach to the formatted page, but it will reach to my default browser. It's no problem. We can see that we are here at York media relationship page that we were getting and got in RSS, and here we are. This is the latest news on York University. So here over another page we will make a picture also to keep for our assignment, and we can see which page we will like to for the picture number 1. This was RSS feed, how we create one site. I have shown you the example. And the picture number 1 is RSS feed from York University media releases created, and we can take the picture of our Teams post page that is showing that we have just created. This is the time we have created this RSS feed. Here will be your name, and here will be the name of RSS feed. Here will be the topics, and it will update every 15 minutes. We can change the settings when we are creating RSS feed. We just take a picture and save it for our assignment. This will be our picture number 1. What will be the title? I'll show you once again. RSS feed from York University media release is created. Or we can leave it media releases because there are many. So this is another example that I have created the picture right now, and we created fresh RSS feed, and that is here, picture number 1. Any questions? Just 1 minute break and I will see if everything is working fine. If any student has any question, you can unmute your mic and speak it out, or you can just come into the chat window and write your message. Just 1 minute break for waiting if any questions are there, and to stretch my legs. On the class day, I'm usually sitting all day in front of the computer from morning till now. And okay, so any questions? Or just in a minute, we start again for our next topic. Okay, so no questions. Let's start for the next topic. Okay, now I am wearing again the earbuds also. So if you guys will ask any question with unmuting the mic, I can hear that, or I can see in the chat window also. Okay, so the next topic is we just created an RSS feed, and if we go on it, we can see the news from York University look almost like this. In the project, we will get RSS feed from our own college, George Brown College. This example is for the assignment that we created from York University website. Now the next topic is again Teams app and tabs. We want to use an app and want to create this app, want to add this app into a new tab. We have done that already, but this time I'm just showing to how we can add a YouTube into our Teams, Microsoft Teams app, and that may be helpful for if we want to show any training video for our employees or any scenarios there are required to add a YouTube video, we can add that in a new tab. So how we add tabs, tabs help us. I have copied some link from Microsoft that how we can even create our own new contents, but that is time consuming and a little bit different topic. So we just get little guidance from there that how tabs do work, some rules and regulations, but we leave to create. If any students want to, they can try on their own. So we can even add it into a chat window. We can add a YouTube video, embed the video into the chat window, or we can add into the tabs also. And how we'll do that, I'll show you just in a minute. I will just add our own videos, class videos, the last time class lecture, just first video into the Teams desktop. We can add it anywhere. Before I add it into the chat, now this page is showing to add, no, sorry, this is just the announcement that a video is added. A tab is added with that video, but we can add into the posts also anywhere, wherever we like in our Teams desktop. And how we do that in practice, I'll show you. These are the pages that I just want to go through. Video will look like this, and this will be also our picture number 2. We go to our Teams desktop and we want to create a new tab. We click on this plus sign. First of all, we need to go into our channel, this channel or any channel that we want to add the video tab, YouTube tab. We go to the channel, we click on plus sign if we want to add a new tab, and here we see right away there is a YouTube. Actually, it's because I used it. It may be somewhere a little bit down, but we can find it easily. YouTube is famous. And search or post a link. So let me just search COMP3121, and I hope so it will get our own videos. See, this is lecture 13, file number 342, because one I added already, so probably it's not showing one. Okay, so this time I can add file number 2 of lecture number 13. And we can click save, post to the channel about this tab. If we click this one, a post will be also appearing. So we click on save. and a new tab is added. See, this is the title of the picture of the video. That came the title of the tab. So we can right here click on the play and the video will start playing. If any users will log in with our same company, they will also see this one and they can play the video on their own system. See this video was started playing. Okay, so this is a new tab that was added and it has a YouTube video. If we go to our general tab and then the posts, we also see a news post that MD added a new tab at the top of this channel. Here is the link. So we can click on this link also. We will reach to the tab and the video. We can just try right now. See, we reach to that page. And if we click, the video will start. So we have added a new tab. This is our new tab. I will make it a little bit smaller, not this much, so it don't interact with the okay. So this is my team and this is my channel, and in that channel we have many tabs here, and I created a new tab, and into that tab I added a YouTube video. So that tab already took the shape of the title, and now it's showing the title also, lecture 13 file 1. Sorry, this is the one. There will be another one. See this one. Sorry, this was the recently added file 13, lecture 13 file 2. So we can take a picture to show that we have added a tab and we have created added a YouTube video into our Teams desktop channel tab, and here will be our name, showing the username and password username, and we can just take the picture of this page and we'll keep it for our assignment as picture number 2. Sorry. Okay, so picture number 2, YouTube video is added in a new tab in the channel. A YouTube video is added in a new tab in our channel. Today I have not created many channels or many teams. I just have one team and one channel that I have showed you, and in that channel we have many tabs, and in one of those we have this video, and that is showing that we have added a video into our tabs. We like to see if everything is working fine. Sharing is working, mic is working, recording is working, and in the chat we don't have any questions yet. I write once again, any questions about this topic, or take a little short break, maybe a minute or a couple of seconds, and then we go to the next topic. Any questions, you can unmute the mic or say it, or you can write in the chat window. And today we have 1 or 2 tasks also that some students can also participate into that activities. So then I will give you the username and password, and then you guys can log in and we can experience the collaboration of the files or the data. And I think so everybody is able to listen me. Just let me ask once again. Any student can volunteer to tell me that if Fardeen is asking that this assignment is optional. Yes, this assignment is optional because this is the 12th one. You guys need actually only the 10 assignments for this course. And if you will complete 11 or 12, you have better chances because I will apply the formula to get 10 best marks out of your 12 marks. And you will get the benefit if you submit this assignment also. I have to do more work to mark all those assignments, but I want to give benefit to my students. But of course, the project for today, 4 pages, 4 slides, 4 tasks are not optional. Those are mandatory because we need 24 points, 24 topics for our project. And project has 24 marks towards our final grade. Okay, so we start the next topic. Here I have just copied some information from Microsoft's website about the tabs. Just a little bit information. It has a lot of information, but I have not copied all of that, just few of the slides. You guys can read it and go through the information. I wanted to copy more, but I got no time for that. And we have completed already our 10 slides and some topics to study. So this topic is also explaining that how we can create our own custom build tabs. So that is also an interesting topic if some students want to learn that, but we are not studying it in this class. We are just studying few of the rules. Those are given about the tabs into those pages that I have just gone through. And the next topic is about the calendar. We have not touched that before. So we just touch it. Microsoft Teams calendar, how it works, nicely integrated with the other things, especially with the meetings. If we have more than one meeting scheduled, we can nicely see that here. And when we create a new entry into the calendar, it is actually a new meeting. It creates a new meeting, and that we can start. We start a meeting in WebEx, we can start that meeting in Microsoft Teams. We have experienced a meeting already in our previous class. So I'm just creating a scheduled meeting. And how we'll do that, we have more settings also, schedule assistant that can show us more options, and then it will appear into the calendar and we will take a picture. Picture number 3, a new meeting is created in the Teams calendar. How we do that, I'm going to show you right now. This is our Teams desktop, and we have seen already the activity. We have seen the chat page that we can start a chat here, and we have seen the team page. Here we have teams. If we have more than one, all the teams will be listed here. And under the teams, there will be channels that we have created under the teams. Whenever we create a team, general channel is created by default, and whenever we log into the Teams desktop, one team is created as a default team when we log in, taking the name from there. And if we click on calendar, we can see the meetings that are upcoming. Actually, there is right now one meeting that we have already scheduled, but I'm going to schedule one more meeting. We are at 7:39, so let's say we start a meeting from 6:30. It will show up to here somewhere. So we can click either new meeting, or we can click here schedule meeting from here, or we can click here and add a new meeting. Double click. I double clicked, and then a meeting was schedule meeting was creating. We can add the title. Class meeting. (6:30 to 10). I'm just creating, giving some name and the things, and then we will be able to create. And required attendees or optional attendees, I'm just selecting. I have a U1 and U2. So U1 and U2. And this is the date of the meeting, the time start time of the meeting, and time of the meeting whenever we want to end it. And does it repeat? If it's repeating, then we can see the repetition also. Every weekday, Monday to Friday, or daily or weekly. Let's say we click on weekly, and here we can start. We can select that. We can select an end date. We can select that every week on Tuesdays at this time, and occurs every Tuesday. We can select an end date. Like for example, we select 30 April because we know our course will end before that even. So if we have a scenario similar to like this, we can save also an end date. So when we save, it will come here, occurs every Tuesday until this one. Add a channel, we can add a channel. We have George Brown general channel, we can add it here. Location we can add some meetings here. And then we can click on send. This is like saving. This will send information to our main calendar, and now you can see the meeting is here. It is just being created. See, it's just in progress yet. This meeting is taking some time to be created. What I do just to test, or actually just first of all, we take the picture to show that we have created one meeting in our calendar, and then we go next. So one meeting was created before. Now another example, a new meeting is created in the Teams calendar, and we can see this picture here. So this is our picture number 3. A new meeting is created in the Teams calendar. And just to experience a meeting once again, for a couple of minutes, I will show you that, okay, let's join this meeting, students. I will click here and choose your video and audio options, audio device, and join the meeting. I'm just starting the meeting, and then I will give you the link. Then you guys can click on it and come into the meeting. And people, chat, reactions, rooms, and more. And here should be somewhere get the link. Okay, yeah, share content. We can share contents on this one also, just like in our WebEx. Click here or a window, and how others can join this one. In the more options will be device settings, call health, meeting options, meeting notes, meeting info. So this is the meeting info, and join on your computer or mobile app. Click here to join the meeting, and here will be the link for that. Copy the link. So I'm copying from here, and in the chat window I will share the link with you guys. And then two students, I will show you the, I just have yet two users added into this account. U1, when it will ask about you start your Microsoft Teams and log in with this user, or you can click here and see if it allows you to join in. But if you ask for the username password, so this is the username u1 at gbclass.on microsoft.com. Okay, this is the username u1 at gbclass. See, one student is already here, so admit him. U1, and similarly just U2, and you guys know the password, that is usual our class password. So any other students, please join in as U2. And then we can just experience that how the Microsoft Teams scheduled meetings are working, just like other apps, very similar to the WebEx. So anybody are volunteering to join as U2? Anybody's coming? It's okay. Okay, so how we share, if I click on this one, we can share one window or we can share the entire screen. Let's click on the entire screen. So then the entire screen will be shared with you guys. So now my screen is sharing with you guys with two programs. One is WebEx and the other is Teams. So you can see that this team is meeting is now color is changed because it's going on. People are waiting in the lobby. So I click view lobby and then I admit all. Yes, so now the other students are here. Nice to see you on this meeting. Now we are using side by side two apps for meeting, and Microsoft Teams has marvelous ability that it gives a phone number also, local phone number. I can show you that. If any students want, I tried last time with my own phone. If you guys want to try, just dial in this phone and you will see you will be added by phone directly into this meeting. How we do that? This is copy the link. There is another option into the more options and meeting info. See, this is a toll-free phone number 647-497-6301. Any student voluntarily dial in this number, and then they will ask you conference ID. This is conference ID, and you will be added by phone into this conference. Dial in this phone. Of course, the phone is audio only. Sorry. I was saying toll free, but this is toll number. But anyway, it's local Toronto number. So if anybody is dialing from Toronto, there will be no harm. And this is the meeting ID. Okay, yes, I typed the phone number for you guys in our chat session also. This information. Okay, this is the phone number and this is the chat ID. When you will dial, the system will ask you chat ID and then you will join here in this meeting by phone and you can hear the audio. Any student voluntarily trying? To join by phone. I have tried in the last class and it was working. But it's okay. If students cannot join, it's fine. We have completed our task. Basically, we just want to set up a meeting in the schedule, and then we want to see that at the schedule, we can start the meeting. I'm just closing this meeting, and then we can go to our next topic. So end the meeting. Thank you very much, students. That meeting is ended, and here we can see that it's not highlighted anymore. And the surprising, not surprising, the nice feature is that even we can join the meeting, a video conference meeting. Here with the Teams, we can do a video conference also. So the video will be also going, but I don't have the camera with my computer. I'm not using the laptop, I'm using the desktop because laptop was not so powerful. So then I got a desktop that is powerful enough to join with all the students. And you have seen that even we can join with two meetings at the same time and still the speed is not a problem. Sorry. But you need the high-speed internet and you need a little bit powerful computer. Okay, so if we click on the join with video, we can do that also. Start meeting, and then if anybody likes to come in with video, welcome. You guys can come in, and I will click on join now, and the meeting will be started. The meeting is here, copy meeting link, and I I've copied the meeting link. Then I will share with you once again in the chat window. But the room is showing signs for exam season. Sorry, you reached in another meeting. Sorry, we disconnected that meeting actually. Meanwhile, because nobody was coming quickly. Sorry, and it's okay. It's okay. No problem. If you like to come on the camera is fine. If you don't prefer, it's still okay. I'm just copying the link. So, okay, we wait a minute or a few seconds. If somebody's coming is good. Otherwise, we just go to the next topic. Anybody is joining? Probably not. Okay, so I close the meeting and we go to the next topic. And anyway, we have already 55 minutes completed. And I see the video is also like 51 minutes video is completed. So I would like to take a short break here. And I would like to take a break almost like 10 minutes. And I will complete my prayer into that time. And if other students have some things to do, they can also complete and then come back almost in 10 minutes. I'm stopping the recording.